Hello, my name's Carlo and welcome to another After Effects tutorial, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to use the camera tracker within After Effects cs6. So let's begin. So what you want to do is you want to load your video footage, and I'll just pick something basic like this piece of video here, bring it into your composition, and then you want to start again because I forgot to do something, so go to new file, don't save, so we want to go to composition, new composition, okay, make your composition, then we go to file, import file, bring your video over, and then bring it down into your composition area like this. And then what you want to do is basically, this is your video footage here. Right, so it's a little bit shaky, but this camera tracker tool should track the points quite nicely. So basically what you want to do to get that up is you want to right click, you want to go to effects, you want to go up to perspective and click on the camera tracker tool, and that will basically start off the analyzation. But what you want to do is you want to click that, leave it on 3D, click on advanced, auto detect. Normally it's typical if you're just holding it in your hand, and then click detail analysis. And then basically what you want to do is just let that do its thing, which shouldn't take more than 2 minutes really. Yeah, so while you're doing this, it tells you up here how long it will take you to analyze the video, and then basically it will go on to the second step of solving the method of how you've laid your video out, which is quite amazing really. You don't really have to do nothing except just wait for this to do its thing, and then once it's done. It actually tracks your video quite amazingly. It is very clever the way it works, and what it basically means you can do, it means you can say, for instance, this car was moving along, you could literally track text, write text on the side of the car, and it will move like it's actually painted onto the car, which is pretty cool to do things with. So you can get quite creative with it. As you can see, it's only got 4 seconds left, so it's not that long now. And then it'll go basically into the second stage, which is basically solving the camera here, which don't take very long. A lot of people, when they're doing these tutorials, they have to sort of pause it because it does take a bit of time to track your video to perfection, because basically what it's doing is basically laying every single 3D point within the video. So basically it needs to take its time to do that. I think it's one of the most time consuming parts of 3D camera tracker, but when it's done, it's well worth it, and it gives a whole new dimension to your videoing. So we'll just wait for stage 2 to complete itself. Shouldn't take that much longer. We'll wait for it to track up. It doesn't actually give you a time limit while it's solving the camera, which is a bit of a pain in the neck because you don't know how long you've got to wait for. But obviously it does mean the longer your footage, the longer it takes to track. I mean, this is quite long. This is actually a 14-second piece of footage, so it's got a lot to track on. So it's got a lot of points to track, which is why it's taken so long. And there we go. It's basically tracks it to perfection really, all your windows, your poles and stuff like that, and it gives you basically the points of which you can basically add your text, which is pretty incredible. So basically what we do is we just find a nice point to put some text on. Let's say we'll do it here, and then you've got these sections here. So if we just create a text, we can double click on our text, and then we could type anything we want, like camera track, like that. Oh, I spelled track wrong. A-C-K. Obviously we'll change the colour so it's a bit better than that, otherwise it's going to be ridiculous trying to spot that. So I'll just highlight that like that, and we'll say change it to a white, and then we'll go, and basically it's just the same as if you was to create any other text. You've got all your fill strokes and your bits and pieces like that. So it is pretty incredible. But when you come out of it and you select like that, when you render it through, as you can see, the word is moving with the video, which is pretty incredible. Very, very clever. The way it does, you can actually zoom in like that, and you can see that word is tracked to perfection. It's not moving or nothing. So it is a useful trick. Like I say, it's a useful tool within After Effects. Take advantage of it, because you know you can make some pretty amazing things with it using text. It's not just text you can use it for anything like green screening and stuff like that. So it's take a load of time off your workload. So I hope this has been helpful, and please subscribe, and look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial.